In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, lived a young girl named Maya. At the tender age of 12, Maya's life was forever changed when she lost both of her parents in a tragic car accident. Once surrounded by laughter and love, she found herself plunged into a world of uncertainty and sorrow. The city's social services intervened, and it was decided that she would live with her uncle, Mr. Kalu, her father's older brother. Maya moved into her uncle's modest apartment in a crowded neighborhood. Mr. Kalu was a stern man, known for his no-nonsense attitude. He lived alone and worked long hours as a mechanic. Despite his gruff exterior, Maya hoped that living with family would bring some comfort and stability back into her life. However, she soon realized that her new home was anything but a refuge. Mr. Kalu was strict and demanded that Maya follow a rigorous set of rules. She was expected to cook, clean, and run errands for him. At first, she tried her best to meet his expectations, hoping to win his approval and make him proud. But as time went on, Mr. Kalu's demands became more unreasonable and his temper more volatile. As months passed, Maya noticed that her uncle's behavior towards her was changing. He became increasingly controlling, often criticizing her efforts and berating her for minor mistakes. He would force her to stay up late cleaning or completing tasks that seemed designed to exhaust and humiliate her. Despite her best efforts, nothing she did seemed to satisfy him. One evening, after a particularly harsh scolding, Mr. Kalu sat Maya down and spoke to her in a tone that was strangely calm. He told her that she needed to repay him for his kindness and generosity. Confused and scared, Maya listened as he explained that she was to do whatever he asked without question. Mr. Kalu's manipulative tactics intensified over time. He began to isolate Maya from her friends and the small community she had begun to build at school. He monitored her every move, making her feel trapped and alone. She was forbidden from talking to anyone about what was happening at home. The emotional and psychological toll on Maya was immense. She lived in constant fear of her uncle's wrath, dreading each day and praying for an escape. Despite the harsh conditions, Maya's spirit remained resilient. She clung to the memories of her parents and the hope that one day she would find a way out. Maya soon discovered that her uncle's intentions were far more sinister than she had imagined. Mr. Kalu was involved in illegal activities, using his mechanic shop as a front for his operations. He began to force Maya to participate in these dark jobs, manipulating her into believing she had no choice. Maya was made to run dangerous errands, delivering packages and messages to shady individuals. She witnessed illegal deals and was often left in perilous situations. The fear and danger weighed heavily on her, but her uncle's threats kept her silent. He warned her that if she ever tried to escape or tell anyone, she would face dire consequences. Maya's breaking point came one night when her uncle demanded that she participate in a particularly risky operation. Terrified and exhausted, Maya knew she couldn't stay any longer. She waited until the early hours of the morning when her uncle was fast asleep. Quietly, she packed a small bag with her few belongings and slipped out of the apartment. With her heart pounding, she left the only home she had known for the past 2 years, stepping into the uncertain night. For the next few days, Maya wandered the streets of Lagos, unsure of where to go or whom to trust. She avoided busy areas, fearful of being found by her uncle or picked up by the authorities. Her limited resources quickly dwindled, and she struggled to find food and shelter. One evening, while huddled in a quiet corner of a market, a kind woman named Mrs. Johnson noticed her. Mrs. Johnson, a local shop owner, approached Maya with concern and offered her a warm meal. Over dinner, Maya cautiously shared her story. Mrs. Johnson listened with empathy and offered her a place to stay temporarily. Under Mrs. Johnson's care, Maya began to rebuild her life. Mrs. Johnson helped her contact social services and find a safe, permanent home. Maya was placed in a supportive foster family that encouraged her to pursue her education and follow her dreams. With time, Maya's wounds began to heal. She excelled in school and found solace in writing, using it as an outlet to process her experiences. Her resilience and determination inspired those around her, and she became an advocate for other children in similar situations. Years passed, and Maya grew into a strong, confident young woman. She graduated from high school with top honors and earned a scholarship to a prestigious university. Throughout her journey, she never forgot the kindness of Mrs. Johnson and the lessons she had learned about strength and resilience. Maya's story became a beacon of hope for others. She worked tirelessly to raise awareness about the plight of vulnerable children and the importance of protecting them from abuse and exploitation. Her advocacy led to changes in local policies, ensuring that children in Lagos had access to better support and resources. One day, Maya returned to the neighborhood where she had once lived with her uncle. She walked past the old apartment, now occupied by another family. It was a bittersweet moment, but it also marked how far she had come. Maya's journey from a frightened orphan to a determined advocate was a testament to her strength and resilience. She had faced unimaginable challenges but had emerged stronger and more determined to make a difference. Her story continued to inspire others, proving that even in the darkest times, there's always hope for a brighter future. Like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.